Badself.
Okay, we're back in the studio right now, and I want to show you guys how I made my most recent song that's not come out yet, but it's gonna come out very soon, and it's called Badself. So I'm gonna take you over some of the stuff that I did for it. There's a lot of sound design, which is pretty cool, and just the basics of the song. So let's get into it real quick. First off, we have the bass. It's a nice bass line I came up with a while ago. So yeah, it's very simple. It's the same bass line throughout the whole song, and just a little bit of decapitator to make it sound grittier, compressor, sidechain, usual bass stuff. Right, so that's that. And then let's go over the drums afterwards because they go with the bass. So for the drums, this is a fast song. So this one we're on 135 BPMs, and it goes in 3/4 time signature. So it's a bit different. But here's the main kick. All right, we know it's a 4 on the floor for sure. Added a hi-hat loop for that to make it feel that UK garage type of feel. That's a solid bass, and then claps with a little bit of reverb. Yeah. Add some other claps to make it wider, and then that's for the drop. You want to add more claps to make it feel that it hits harder. Add more hats. And that's literally the gist of it. It's a kick, clap, hats. And then with the bass, it sounds. So already you can see it's a solid bass, straight up. So I even decided to leave a section just with drum and bass because I knew that it works. So then I'm running all through this through a drum bus mix that I got actually from the boys Disclosure. Shout out to Disclosure. They give out the sauce in their Twitch channels and all that. And literally this drum bus mix, like the whole channel, it's a game changer. Now I saved it and I use it as a base for where I'm doing drums. I put them all together and I run it through that mix channel. So for the music now, the music, I don't know where I came up with the chords, to be honest. Okay, so hold up. We'll do first the pads. It's all on a base of this chord progression here. So this is the B flat minor at 9, D flat, and B flat minor, and B flat. So those are the things. So it's in B flat minor, and I got that chord progression, and I literally put it through different different instruments and stuff to get different sounds. So for example, this one. I can't remember exactly where. I just labeled it nice pad. I liked how it sounded. And then I got another one which I put in underwater chords. Yeah. So both of them together. Right? Then I got some stabs of the same chords, but I can't remember the exact instrument that I used for it, but because I printed it all out. It sounds like this. Yeah, so it's the same chords, and this is going up in volume. So that's just a little bit slow or a little bit low. and as the song goes, it goes up, 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 up. So yeah, louder, because louder is better. Now for the drop, I have the chords running through an instrument that I created. I labeled it funky chords, but then I messed around with it a little bit. And hold up. That's the sound, but what's doing the most work here is the tremolator. This one here. So it's doing that, and I can't remember the notes. So I don't know if it's 132 or 116. I don't know the exact time signature that it's doing, but that's what gets it rhythm. And then I change it up in this second part to go a little bit slower. Let's see. To switch it up, so that it's not the same exact rhythm all the time in the drop. So on top of that, we added these it's just like an arpeggiator thing. And the stabs, of course, always literally just supporting. And that's literally for the music. For the music part, that's it. So now we got drums, music, and bass, and I mean, that's a pretty solid. Let me put it right before the drop so you can hear. And I found a little sample that was perfect to what I was already writing, and I used it to introduce the drop. And it's this sound. So yeah, so that's basically the drums, music. Now for the perk part, I just have like shakers, some cool like melodic loops that I found, and I just adjusting. This is a shaker that I chopped up. But all that gives texture in the song. Yeah, I have it pan, one to the right side, one a little bit to the left side, give stereo width. So that's for the perks, and then for the effects, pretty standard effects, risers. I do have a texture here. Crashes. Nothing like really crazy. It's basically your standard. Rise, crash, go down, all that for just a little bit more tension and stuff like that. Now, the cool part here, so we got perks and all that done, is the vocals. For the vocal melody, okay, so this is not actually vocals here. I put the melodies under the vocal and label it /melody. That was actually something I made on the piano with the chords that I already made. I just like started jamming to see what came out, and this line came out, which is, I don't know, I really liked it when I was like playing it. So it's, you can hear it more here. That's the bass in. That kind of follows the bass, that little last melody part. Yeah. So here, some string, one note string, classic and dance music. Literally the bass note, B flat minor, and then put a vocal under some step effects plugin that you can like make it sound cool. And then, okay, so now for the actual vocals and the vocal chop effects, which is this. So this is just a vocal I got. The vocal actually, let me see if I can find it. A sharp. Yeah, so.
Get on down with your bad self.
So that's the original vocal. I got that and.
Miss your smell, miss your scent, everything about you.
So I got those two vocals and then I just went ham on them and put them on effects. It's like made them a little faster or slower. Made them so it sounds like that. Reverse the vocal. Now it has like lasers and everything. And then cut it up and then. And that's running in the track while it's like high energy. And then we go to a little break. And on that break we have this. Hold up, where is it? So there I wanted to leave the actual vocal but like still lowered it down. And then and that's the feel of the track. And then so yeah, you have vocals there. In the drop, you have the vocals like very lightly, but you want to add a little bit of texture there. Yeah, and the last part is the that's a vocal loop. Well, I mean, it's chopped up a little bit here, and then I have it running through little alter boy that's fluctuating the voice, some filtering. It's going down there. And yes, the other cool thing about this is the sound design on the music. So for example, on the second drop, it goes. That's the part where I told you it's just drums and bass. But when the music hits, listen to this. So that is actually the pad where I made it sound like boom, like that. And that's with a plugin called Rhythmizer. You designed it there. This is the automation of when I wanted to open. But that in itself sounds so cool, especially when it drops. Just the drum and bass, and when it starts coming back, when the music starts coming back. So right there, it's just basically the stabs, and right here is when it comes. And then we go back to the music. And that's basically it. It's dope ass song. know, goes hard. Nothing too crazy, nothing too complicated, but you know, it gives an emotion or feeling. That's what you want to look in the song. So, anyways, yeah, I hope you learned something with this. You know, you get creative with it, and that's what it's about, making music. So, I'll see you on the next one, the next breakdown that I do. Okay, peace.